Hi there. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Cheryl, and welcome to Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl and Hourglass Workshops. Today we've been discussing family.
Is your family driving you crazy?
At times, yes, very definitely, very definitely. And why don't you tell us about a patient you had to come in recently?
Well, I had a patient come in to see me today, and she walked in looking like a question mark. Her spine was all curved, her neck was all crinked up. And it's like, what the heck's going on? She goes, I don't know what I've done. It's like, really? And so started doing some needling, and we're talking, and la 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 la. All of a sudden she starts to sit up straight, and she's relaxed, and she goes, do you think it could be because my mom was here for 6 days? I'm like, bingo!
And so then upon further conversation,
they had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
However, our moms are getting older, and her mother's inner editor is dead.
and I think that happens probably about age 70, 75, when if you're blessed to have an older parent, still living, which is really, really fun most of the time, you'll notice that there's no editor.
Yeah.
And things just
spill out.
Yeah.
Where you go, oh, you didn't really say that, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they go, oh, yes. My mother's favorite line is, well, I just have to say what I have to say. It's like, really, Mom? Do you?
and that, and then the other one is, do you really have to say everything you're thinking?
That was very cute.
Yeah.
That's what my patient just said.
Yeah, and so we're sitting here going, oh my gosh, if we're all moving down this path, what is going to prevent us? Well, two questions I have. One is, what is going to prevent us from doing the same thing if we can prevent it? And secondly, how do we deal with it when it's happening in our lives? Because, as you know, no one pushes our buttons like family.
Right.
And
I do think, number one, we may not make the same mistakes, but we'll drive our children crazy in a new way.
Right.
Right. So I don't think we can avoid that.
Okay.
I think that is the reality. I think, and I've had patients, I was telling Cheryl that I've had patients coming in just in the past week in tears over their family, feeling helpless because their parents are not ready to relinquish their place as the caretaker in their own life, but they need help.
Yeah,
and
those roles do shift.
Yeah, and that's a tough one. And I would say probably the best thing you can foster in your life is a sense of humor.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, when they're not ready to give it up, they're not ready to give it up. So you getting all worked up about it isn't helping anybody, certainly not you. So find a way to have some fun with it.
And I think one of the things that we may develop a line of needlepoint pillows, and the one pillow will say, is your inner editor still living? And the second one would be, do you really have to say everything you're thinking?
Yeah, really.
So if nothing else, we can lay our little heads on it and think about it. But I do think, I totally agree. Keeping a sense of humor is absolutely essential.
Yeah.
Whether we're the recipient of such grand gestures or whether we're the jester, and doing the deeds.
And I mean, seriously, you just went back and visited your kids.
Yeah.
And, our kids have their own way of doing things. And now they've become the parents.
Yes.
It's so cute, and they don't realize that, we were parents too at one time.
So to that point, we don't necessarily realize our parents were parents.
Right, right.
Anyway, so find a fun way of dealing with it. Also, I think manage the amount of time spent. Because 6 days or 2 weeks might be too long. 4 days might be fine. 2 hours might be fine.
Yeah.
So look at what works for you, and if all else fails, call Nancy. She's got great treatments for the visit.
There you go.
Until next time, bye now.
Bye.